Hello, and welcome to the Joy Corner. I'm Carol DeChaine, your intuitive spiritual guide for practical matters, life coach, and Marconics multidimensional energy practitioner. Every week, I bring you an I Am Affirmation to help you get deep into that subconscious to help you shift some of those limiting beliefs. It's only one tool, but it certainly is one that can work well if we use it appropriately. This week, the I Am Affirmation is I love myself exactly the way I am. No buts. I love myself exactly the way I am. You're only going to have to hold this as your truth for about 3 or 4 seconds. So hopefully you can do that. If not, do it for 2 seconds. You just need to be able to get in there and shake up your subconscious mind so it can start believing you. And then the sky's the limit. So, as usual, we're going to say it 3 times together. We'll take a breath, say it, mean it, feel it. And if you need to adjust them to make it more powerful, feel free to take this apart and put it back together again in any way that works for you. But make sure it's positive, it's a personal pronoun, it's right now, present tense. And that is that powerful, those 4 P's are really important that you keep all 4 of those in mind if you juggle around with any of these, which is totally okay. But make sure that you don't make it about tomorrow or about someone else, or that you don't really feel it in the present moment when you say it. So let's go ahead and do that right now. I love myself exactly the way I am. Breathe it in. Try and force that little negative voice of, oh, except for this thing, just back far enough so that you can breathe one more time. Because sometimes it runs right in there and it wants to say something immediately. So don't let it do that. Take another breath. I love myself exactly the way I am. And maybe you need to add right now or something else to make that little voice stop trying to jump in there. And one more time. I love myself exactly the way I am. Isn't that feeling better already? Isn't it feeling really, really good? And by all means, if you want to do this twice a day, that's great, but don't repeat it more than 3 to 5 times. And make sure you really feel however you've tweaked the I am affirmation so that you can feel it. You get those little goosebumps or the little hairs stand up, or maybe you get a zing, or you get a massive sudden headache or something where he goes, whoa, okay, that felt different. That's what you want. You want something that shows you that, yes, this is a powerful affirmation for me. I love myself exactly the way I am. Is one that gets a lot of people going, oh, I don't know about that. But it's okay. There's always going to be a, I don't know about that, about this one. But we can push it off enough so it can become our truth just for that moment, even just when we're saying it. Even if you can't do it during the second breath to for right now. You can if you keep at it. You just have to trust yourself and know that this is a process that does work if you stick with it. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm Carol DeChaine, and if you'd like to know more about me, about life coaching, Marconics multidimensional energy, or about psychic readings, especially past life readings, by all means check out my website at connecttojoy.com. Or if you'd like a longer version of something else, you can check out my podcast, which is also Connect the number 2 Joy. And this is something that I know as a subconscious tool works all the time. So by all means, don't be afraid to use I am affirmations or think, oh, this doesn't work for me. It just means you haven't found quite the right affirmation to really hone in on that limiting belief you may be holding, because you are more powerful than you know, and you can shift all those limiting beliefs. Sometimes it takes a while, and sometimes we can just do it really quickly. And all of a sudden we go, whoa, my finances changed, or my love life changed. Something changed I didn't expect. Opportunities show up. Pay attention. Things start shifting. Until next week, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like what you hear, and click on the bell notification so you know the next time that a video is posted. Until next week, please do know that you are already enough to have that joyful, limitless life that you desire.